Well, hi, everypony. Thanks for waiting for me. Sorry about that. I dropped a drinking glass like 15 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. It was like I was emptying the dishwasher and I had this glass, just clear glass cup, and I put it in the dishes cabinet. And as I turned to reach for another cup, I heard the telltale wobbling of like when a cup has not been set down perfectly straight and it starts to wobble around on its base. And I didn't turn around, I just waited, and I heard like whoop, 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 as it hit the counter and exploded. So glass went all over the kitchen counter, all over the stove, all over the floor. We have like, what are those called? Those mats you put, like the pressure relief mats. We have like those all over the floor in the kitchen. And the glass got like embedded in the surface of some of the mats. It was a cool time. So that's why I'm late today. Hello Delta, hello Stumbles, hello Mecha Ninja. Did we beat our dad normal? Oh no, I thought I took that. Wait, did I leave that typo in? In the initial version of my announcement, I called him normal by accident, but I thought I fixed it. No, I did fix it. I fixed it. It's fine, right? Oh, sorry, is my voice volume too loud? There we go, I fixed it. Hello, Togemus. Hello, Lonely Tuatara. Thank you, Togemus, for 36 months of subscription at Tier 2. Togemus has got my diploma! Finally! Might want to turn your... Oh, the music is too loud. Not my voice is too loud. There we go. I adjusted it. My bad. Gym leader normal, the music was too loud. Did you? I was just goofing. Now your voice is too quiet. Daisy's finally getting into using the hammock on her cat tree. Oh, she looks so good. With her face next to that little ball. So anyway, I made it to my stream. Gunk is here for moral support. I'm just gonna tuck him in as usual so he can keep us safe and healthy. Cat face reveal. And I came to my desk today to do my stream, and I found this. Well, it's backwards, but I found my water cup on my desk with a sticky note that says Gunk's special stuff. So I guess that's what I'm drinking today, is Gunk's special stuff. Oh my god. Togemus says, I'm so happy to finally have a degree. Wow, the Gunk special. Truly special stuff. So yeah, thanks for your patience, everybody. This is my last stream before I depart for TwitchCon. Last we left off, we battled gym leader Daddy Norman. And this is how our team looks after we beat Norman. Our last man standing was Grug the Grimer, using his incredible BS minimized tactic with Sludge. He managed to avoid getting hit just enough times and to poison the opponent, and we pulled through. But everyone else really needs a nap. And we were able to get the Surf HM from Wally's uncle, I think? Or his mom and dad? I don't know. His relatives gave me HM Surf, so we're going to teach that to Slimy Oily Josh. That's going to be a really good move for him. And we don't have to get an HM buddy, which is helpful, so let's see. Graduating from Vap Clown College. I could be wrong. TwitchCon, baby! Who put that there, says Kiwi. They're all very alive, says Togemus. Okay, so let's take a look at everybody. We did some grinding in the last stream. So Hortus the Plusle is actually coming into his own lately. Definitely doing a little bit better. Someone advised me to use the Encore strategy, which is actually quite good. So we're keeping Encore for now. If we ever do cool contests, he will be very good for cool contests. I should check everyone's held items too, because I switched them around. Okay, Hortus has nothing on him. Landgrave the Nuzleaf is doing a-okay. He's got the Miracle Seed. Just kind of a middle-of-the-road guy. Gunk the Volbeat, who is rapidly getting worse and worse. I love him. I did find out... So some of you may remember, in the last stream, I used Tail Glow and Signal Beam, and it did startlingly little damage, and I was like, wow, Gunk is terrible. And I was talking about it with Clay later, and he reminded me that Signal Beam is a physical move in this generation, even though Beam is in the name. So Tail Glow did not, in fact, boost his Signal Beam at all. It still should have done more damage than it did, in my opinion, but it wasn't his fault, it was my fault. So there's Gunk. No items. We have the Quick Claw Grug. He's doing great. Nothing to worry about there. Good old Hilda. We voted last time to get her up to level like 38, I think, before using the Moonstone on her so that she can learn Double Edge, which I think is very funny, so I'll do it for the meme. We have our beautiful, beautiful oily Josh. Oh, it looks like I already gave him Surf, so I guess I wrapped up the last stream by doing that. I didn't remember, but I did do that apparently. Let's see. Friday the 13th, Shiny Luck. It will be a Pokemon worse than anything you need. What would be the worst shiny I could get? Like a Goldeen. Don't forget it's tradition to watch a Jason movie tonight. The whole day I didn't realize it was Friday the 13th. Crap! Just sent you something Blue Sky related on Discord. You could definitely wait till after stream. It's not urgent. Oh, okay, thank you. I did try posting the stream announcement on Blue Sky today, so... I finally remembered. Poor Gunk, that makes sense. And it doesn't at the same time. A physical Gunky Beam is Clay a special attacker. I think Clay is a special attacker, yeah. Last year I told 2 of my baristas Friday the 13th playing on Halloween. Both of them responded, no shit, really? Didn't get to do it this year. Gunk, I mean, says Kiwi. Oh, that makes more sense. Gunk is... Let's take a look at Gunk's stats. I thought you were just asking about Clay's stats, and that seemed reasonable to me. Gunk is a physical attacker, but, like, honestly not... I mean, God, look at that. 50, that's pretty sad. He's doing his best. Yeah, you know, we're doing our best here. Okay, so now that we have Surf, there's a couple of things we can do that are fun. This was always one of my favorite things in these old Pokemon games, is that you can use, as soon as you get Surf, you can go to all the different little ponds and lakes in the game, and you can go scoop up lots of little hidden items that they've put out just for you. And I always thought that was very wonderful when I was a kid, and I still think it's wonderful. And my camera's brightness just keeps increasing. I'm just gonna keep moving my ring light farther and farther away from me so I don't look like Casper the mayonnaise ghost. There we go. Keep thinking about his Clay a special attacker. That's a really funny sentence. Let's see. Those are some stats right there. Hello, Shizuka. Wow, the encounter rate in this pond is very low. I thought for sure we would have gotten a Meryl or a Goldeen or something by now. I always really liked how, like, almost, well, definitely unrealistically smooth and, like, silky the water looks in this gen. It looks like the surface tension is just unbreakable. And whoever worked on those pretty little ripples that go after you, it's so nice. I just think they did a nice job. It's not the ring light, it's Gunk's butt light. I was thinking you were making a joke that didn't land, which is uncharacteristic. Yeah, that's true, actually. I feel like pretty much all of Kiwi's jokes just destroy me. Kiwi's one of the most consistent. Kiwi and Toby, I think, both don't often make a joke, but then when they do, it's just like, it's just the end for me. The water is blue milk in this game. It's the gel from Portal 2. What if you put the ring light behind you? Oh, like a halo? The Eye of Hortus. I don't think there's anything off of that pond. And if we go north from here, the ocean will take us across to the area by the Trickmaster's house. We're just gonna nip home for a minute. I don't remember if there's a pond. No, there's no pond in the hometown in this gen. Okay. We're gonna check in with Mom and the Professor and make sure there's nothing we need to get. Yeah, let's see how my Pokedex is going. I've got 10 out of 80 Pokemon. I guess you're getting the hang of it, he says. Yeah, I'm trying, man. Well, I'm not trying that hard. This is a really sweet compliment. Thanks, says Kiwi. One time I was trying to balance light on my camera. I slipped and positioned the paper badly and flashed myself right in the eyeballs. 10 out of 80, not bad. Was that the mythical Pokeblue? Yeah, that was Pika Blue or whatever they called him. Mom says, what's that, honey? A Pokenav? Someone from Devon gave it to you? Well, how about registering your mom? Your mom's registered in my Pokenav. Cool, so now we can call my mom for no reason. I wonder if she ever calls us. I don't remember mom call. I know in Gen 2 you get a lot of calls from your mom, usually to tell you that she spent your allowance, which is funny. Pika Blue War! I was just fighting a Meryl Blade Vap. I can't remember what she called us. I do remember Gen 2 calls though. Yeah, I always liked it when your mom calls in Gen 2. I spent your money on 12,000 individual plushies. You know, it's like, as an adult, if my mom called me to tell me that she spent some of my money on plushies and she just like set them up in my room, like, I don't think I'd be mad. That's cool. Big Sans befriending your mom energy. That's a bizarre sentence, but I know what you mean. Oh, a Max Revive. That'll be handy. My mom actually does buy me plushies, though. But is it with your money? Oh my god. Okay, so we got all the items here. We could go surfing out in the ocean, but that's a very big route to go messing with right now. I think what I want to do is go north. Actually, let me look at the map real quick and think about... We don't have fly yet. So there's some surfing routes just south of Rustboro. There's... Let me think about this. There's some ponds by Verdant Turf and Mauville. Obviously, there's the ocean here, and then there's not a lot of water up here. Well, there is some water off of Fall Arbor Town, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to... Okay, so we're not going to do all the surfing at once, because this is not me playing a game by myself. Ostensibly, I'm trying to, you know, entertain or something like that, so I'm not going to spend the next hour doing all of the ponds to get a handful of potions or whatever. Hello, VT, how are you? What if they were barbarical plushies? I'd be angry. It's a fine line between plushies and pears I don't even like. Pears? Sometimes I give her money when she sleeps over. I come back from work and she's like, I got you this little bunny toy. You gave your mom lunch money and she spends it on bunnies. That's awesome. I think about Barbaracle a lot. They committed so hard to the theme that his hand has a thumb. In Gen 2, were you able to withdraw any of the money Mom saved, or did she just buy you stuff? Yes, you can go and withdraw it. You can tell her to stop collecting it for you. Yeah. Okay, so actually, you know what? Remember in the last stream, I was talking about how I wasn't sure if my totally legit copy of Pokemon Emerald was actually doing the clock correctly? I think that girl in the berry shop who gives you berries is running on the clock. So I think it must actually be working. So it might be worth it to go up to the desert and see if the Sandy Tower, or whatever it's called, has appeared. Asymmetrical King. I love Barbaracle. I hate it, but I love it, says Togemus. I've got a complicated relationship with Barbaracle. Did you get the clock-based events messages when you boot the game? Nope. The way that my legit copy works is that when I boot it up on my big SP, I just go straight to my last save point. There's no like start screen. It just when I open it, I'm in the game immediately. It doesn't do the typical boot up, so our Facebook status is even. It's complicated. I don't use Facebook anymore. I don't know if that's still a thing. I think oh yeah, going back to Mecha's earlier question of what would be the most useless shiny, I think it would be pretty funny to get a Wingull, because I have had several shiny Pelipers and Wingulls throughout my gamer history, and I just think that would be funny. Andesite, thank you so much for subscribing for 39 big, wet, cold ones. I appreciate it very much. Andesite had this to say. Squirrel. Speaking of wet ones, today I was talking with someone about the sand acts as a cushion to reduce impact and prevent injury. This is a perfect place to train. I was talking with someone who was telling me about how they were on a public bus recently, and there were a bunch of teenagers coming home from high school on the bus, and the teenagers were all hanging out, talking together, and they were sharing you know, like there's hard cheeses and there's soft cheeses. There's like soft, like crumbly goat cheeses, or like, what's it called? Mozzarella, you know, soft cheeses. These teenagers were sharing just a handful of soft cheese, and they were using their hands to just like hum, and some of them were just biting pieces right off of it on the bus, like with their hands that they had been like holding onto the bus handles and stuff with. And they were all just really happy about it. And this story has just been haunting me since I heard it. Just the thought of a bunch of teenagers sharing a wet cheese on a city bus. Like, What, like, how did they get that? Was this something they do often, or have they ever shared a wet cheese before? It's just been on my mind. You, Mama Chop, demand a battle. All right, bud, let's go. And I think it just really made me feel like, so that's what the kids are doing these days. Because, like, you know, people used to say, like, all girls want to do these days is eat hot chip and lie. And I think all the youths want to do these days is eat wet cheese on the bus and lie. It's not about, you know, Mountain Dew and Doritos anymore. It's about your Camemberts, your Chevrolet goat cheeses, your mozzarellas. That's I mean, vaping is out. Cheese is in. So anyway, I thought you guys would like that. Let me catch up here. Let's see. Kiwi says, I see, you have the Express Game Boy SP that skips the title screen. Yeah. It's just so fast, you know? Just be like Blade and get 6 or 7 shiny Mareep. Zoned out, zoned back into big cold wet ones. Subscribe for 39. What? Cracking open a big cold wet one with the boys. On your Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP Windows Edition. A big what? Today I ripped a Hasvap in a second. Yeah, get poisoned, Machoke. Machoke is very purple in this gen. He's almost the same purple as my Grimer. Let's see. I love where this is going, says Togemus. That's incredible. I'm proud of our next generation. So nasty. To be young. Sharing soft cheese like it's fruit in the Garden of Eden. They were going for like full rats on that cheese. Hope it's a tradition. You gotta share wet ones with the real ones. Cheese is like brass, it cleans itself. Yeah, it has antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. Especially wet cheeses. Eat wet public bus cheese. Are you sure Silent would agree with that? 7 shiny Mareep! Oh my god. Whew, that's rough. Wow. Grug, prepare the cheese! Oh man. Whoops, Mudshot was not the move I meant to use. That's not going to affect Doduo even though it can't fly. Maybe it's just really good at jumping. It'll just kind of leap over my Mudshot. Oh, that's sad. Today, I had to drive quite a ways to go pick up some of my prints for the convention that's coming up. And I had never been to this part of town before. And I was driving around, and like, it's one of those kind of like fun, funky parts of towns where there's lots of like public art and murals and stuff. And I started seeing murals that just said like normal. It would just be like normal with a bunch of like butterflies. And then I passed by this building that was called like Normal Barbershop. Uh-oh, there goes Joshua. Sorry, bud, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's do Hortus. And then I passed by a building that not kidding, it just said Normal Masonic Lodge on it, and I thought, where am I? And then finally I passed under a big huge street arch that said Normal Heights. Apparently that is the name of the neighborhood in San Diego. It's Normal Heights, San Diego, where everything is so normal. Very suspicious that every building felt the need to clarify that it was normal. I got a heal powder. Great. That's where I'm moving with Modal. Try attack! And can Doduo learn fly? Yes, Doduo can learn fly. I literally got a work call you explaining the teams in there. I don't even know if I'm saying this cheese right. Camembert? What the hecky was going on with that? Just a bunch of teenagers were eating a big wet wheel of soft cheese on the bus by hand, by passing it around like it was a joint. It really happened. You seem rather normal, let me keep you company. There's a town in Illinois called Normal. And then I went in to pick up the prints, and there was like one guy working there, and the print shop was like right next to a Subway sandwich shop. And you'll know the Subway sandwich smell. It's like overpowering. And the whole print shop smelled like a Subway sandwich. And I had to ask the guy, I was like, do you ever get tired of it? And he was like, honestly, if you work here for more than a couple days, you just don't smell it anymore. You become completely nose blind to it. And I thought that was pretty funny, and I came home, but it occurred to me that I haven't checked, but it's possible that these prints are going to be like soaked with the Subway smell. So maybe I'll have to, you know, it'll be like a scratch and sniff situation at the convention where it can be like, well, usually these prints are $10, but this time they're 12 because of their special odor. Oh no, Landgrave! I really need to start paying attention to what I'm doing. Delta says it's not a tiny town either. It has over 50,000 people. Hariyama's animation is unhinged. He looks like a ninja star. The world is full of so many types of guy. Sounds normal for San Diego. I was gonna ask if they smelled. Let's use Shockwave. What is your favorite kind of soft cheese? Yes, goat cheese. Me too. Also goat cheese. I love me a goat cheese. Subway sandwich scratch and sniff scent. You can charge extra. One time a college gave me a bunch of brochures made with vegetable oil-based ink, and they smelled like sunflower seeds. Wow, that's so whimsical. I went to a fur meet last night, came back with this. Oh boy. The pumpkin has so much dirt on it! Did they charge extra for the dirt? The special odor increased the price. Whoa, there's so many of you, oh my gosh. I like the pink unicorn in the front left. Looks like an Animal Crossing character. Sorry, I'm just looking at all these fursuits. Yours stands out so nicely, that like beautiful teal color. It's really good. It's really good. No, Hortus! Everyone's going down! It's real grug hours. Low moisture mozzarella is the king. I made the representative smell them, and he was like, wow, yeah. I like the sentence, I made the representative smell them. I love these suit group shots. Your suit rocks so much. They didn't charge extra for the pumpkin, which is why I got it. The hayride didn't even have any hay. So it was just a ride. But you got to pick your own pumpkins. That's why it was so dirty. It was literally in the dirt. Oh, that's awesome. You got a fresh pumpo. That's excellent. A loss this thorough has been a distant memory. Let me get your number, girl. Alright. So there is a... Oops. Oh no! Oh no! There's more trainers! I didn't realize! Oh god. Whew. Okay, so I wanted to get these kelpsy berries and then go over to the patch of grass, but we'll see if that happens. These two beautiful girlfriends are trying to kill me. I made this based on topics I brought up on stream. Oh my god, Stumbles! It's so good! The feet that are wings is really, you brought the concept to a powerful place, I feel. You've elevated it. He asked if we had questions, and I was like, have you smelled your brochures? Can you imagine going in for like a job interview, and at the end, the guy or the manager is like, all right, so it's been really nice to talk with you. Do you have any questions for me or the team to wrap up the interview? And you just say, yeah, have you smelled my business card? Like, really smelled it? Because I think you're gonna like what you smell if you really get into it. And then they smell your business card and it isn't scented at all. and then you can say, that's why I would make such a good member of your team. I have a lot of charisma, don't I? I convinced you to smell a business card purely using my persuasive and good communication skills. I'd be a really good salesperson, or whatever this position is. I'd be a really good sandwich artist because I made you smell that paper. I'm telling you, this is a solid strat. Try it. Yeah, the only job that I have fully interviewed for formally and not gotten was a phone interview. And it was because I couldn't incorporate my aromatherapy and smell techniques because it was a phone interview. So of course they didn't give me the job because I couldn't flex my powers. I'm glad you're delighted by that story. I love telling it. I feel like scratch and sniff business cards are an untapped market. Right, Blade Tiger? Also, I think you and Blade Vap have the same name color. Let me double check. Is Blade Vap's name blue? It is blue, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Blade Vap and Blade Tiger. I will do my best to keep you separate, but I'm very sorry if I misread one of your names. We've got the double blade gang in here today. Sent your business cards, maybe? Speaking of smelling stuff, I learned something last night. If you're at a farm and you don't want to my nose leaf is a force, and you don't want to smell farm smells, put on a baklava, oh my god, balaclava. Baklava is dessert. Balaclava is the head wrap thingy, and a fursuit head and you won't smell anything. That's me for real. I'm just weird my way into nonsense. Galaxy brain. I was taking you seriously for the first half of that sentence. Oh, well, that's where you went wrong, Kiwi. By that logic, Vap, chat is a strategic business entity because we got you to nibble Play-Doh. That's, you know what? You know what? You have a fair point. Me making a rotten egg scented business card. Well, my team is still really not doing so well, but that's okay. We're pushing our way through. Blade Tiger is pink on my end, says Delta. Really? That's funny. My Nuzleaf smells so bad, it won me another battle just now. Yeah, it's a technique too. Alright, so I think what you can find in this grass is Swellow, Wingull, Talo, and Jigglypuff, if I remember correctly. And it was good that we battled all those trainers, honestly. We needed that EXP. Pain. You find pain. God. And then, okay, so after I picked up... Oh, and Swablu. Okay. After I picked up my stuff at the print shop, I really wanted to go to one of, like, the little shops in Normal Heights, because I was like, oh, they got a lot of cute little shops here. So I looked around and I found a bakery on Google Maps that had good reviews, and I went to the bakery, and I was really confused why I couldn't find parking. There was, like, a lot of full spots for, like, the middle of the workday on a Friday. Usually there's something, and I couldn't find, like, anything. And I kept seeing these, like, groups of young alternative people, you know, just kind of, like, cool, like 25-year-olds, just, like, standing around random buildings. And I mean, like, crowds, like, 15 to 30 people just kind of standing around. And I was like, what is going on in Normal Heights? Am I gonna get abducted? And no, we're not looking for a new friend. I honestly just wanted to see Jigglypuff because I think it's cute. There it is, all done. So I was driving around, to be fair, says Bladetrap, I was driving around, couldn't find anywhere to park. All these random people around. I'm just gonna catch this just for fun. We're not gonna use it, but I like it. I think it's neat. There we go. And finally, after seeing a building with like 30 people outside of it, I realized that it is Friday the 13th today, and tattoo shops traditionally do a special deal on Friday the 13th where they offer really small, cheap flash tattoos for $13. So all these cool 25-year-olds were waiting around for a chance for a cheap tattoo. I did ultimately get, I got a parking spot, and I walked over to the bakery, and do you ever just get, like, frazzled when you're in, like, a new shop, and there's, like, so many little things to look at, and, like, it's loud, and the menu's really big, and it's not, like, a bad overwhelmed, it's just kind of like, oh, I'm starstruck. So I was a little starstruck in this shop, and I don't think I went in with a plan. I was just like, I'll just go see what's good. But they had this huge menu, and so I finally got up to the counter and I like ordered a coffee drink that I didn't even really want. I was just kind of like, I'm here. And this coffee shop, this bakery, it was like a bakery that served sandwiches and breakfast and baked goods and a full coffee espresso bar. And they served beer. So I was just really overwhelmed. And I ended up ordering this coffee I didn't really want. And then all of the stuff in the baked goods case, like, do you ever go to a bakery that has like really legit looking stuff, but only like half of it is labeled? So it's just like mystery items, just like, this is a chocolate swirl whatever, like, good luck. It was like that. Half of it wasn't labeled. So I wanted to bring something home for my roommates, so there was this piece of pie, and I was like, what type of pie is that? And he's like, it's pumpkin. And then as he reached down, he like looked at it and was like, I am so sorry, that's not pumpkin. That's like an apple berry crumble or something. And like, I am 90% sure it was a slice of pumpkin pie. Like, I looked at it. There is no way that that had apples or berries in it. Haven't tried it yet. It's in the fridge, but he seemed really sorry. And I don't think he was correct. I think it's just a piece of pumpkin pie. So anyway, I ended up buying like 3 cookies and a piece of pie and like a latte. And then I drank the whole thing on the way home, and it was way too caffeinated, and I had like the weirdest like itchy brained headache. And then I dropped a glass on the floor. So happy Friday the 13th, everybody, is what I'm trying to say. Nothing can avoid falling asleep hearing a Jigglypuff song. The sound waves of its singing voice match the brain waves of someone in a deep sleep. And we're going to name him... 13. Yay! Okay. Let's see. I didn't get a $13 tattoo. Missed opportunities. Well, I would have had to wait in line like the whole day with all of those cool alternative 25-year-olds, and I just don't think I'm built. I don't have the cholesterol for that anymore, y'all. Like, waiting in the sun? No, thank you. Let me catch up here. Jigglypuff's gonna exist in the boxes for moral support. Name him Wad. You ever been to that creepy town in California that's HOA'd within an inch of its life? That's like half the towns in California, Toby. Which one? Absolutely sensory overload. I get so overwhelmed too, I will legit run out of a store if it's more than I realize. This is a gunk roll. A slice of your cat was at the normal bakery. Sometimes they're legit like IDK. Jason Puff. Wad. You don't have the cholesterol? Did she stutter? You know, the gentrified one. Everything here is like that, unfortunately. Oh, there's an item up here. That's nice. Focus punch. By the way, I figured out what was wrong. Do y'all remember my game was lagging the other week and I was like, I've never had this happen before? It is actually my keyboard that is lagging. I have a Bluetooth keyboard that is really not doing well. I need to completely replace it, honestly, but that is what it is. The totally legit copy of Pokemon Emerald is fine, no problems there. My keyboard is just bad, so if you see me make a mistake, it's not my fault, ever. Ever. Focus punch, what I need when I ADHD all over the place. The freaking keyboard. I'm playing Pokemon Fool's Gold. The Sevi Islands each have one forced shiny Pokemon from home. Just found them all. Oh, that's fun. Should just get a wired keyboard to be safer. I really should. I just thought this would be cooler. I do indeed have a USB hub already. I think I might need to get a second USB hub. The situation's desperate. I have a lot of stuff plugged into this poor PC. Alright, let's travel north. Since we are already here, we're gonna go ahead up through Meteor Falls. Hey, it's him! Get an RGB gamer keyboard, then you'll have maximum cool. That's a good point. I do want maximum cool, actually. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm at max cool at the moment. Oh, you're thinking about Irvine. Yeah, I live just south of Irvine. Irvine's, it is what it is. It's fine. Irvine is part of Orange County, I believe, and Orange County used to be the most expensive housing market in all of Southern California. But San Diego has recently snatched their crown as the most unaffordable place to live. So that's great. Oh, we can't use Waterfall yet, that's right. Maybe there's an item over there on that ledge. I love Soul Rock. Me too. There was a cult or a weird episode on it. I mean, Irvine itself is pretty much just a normal town, but I believe that HOA dominance happens there big time. Oh my gosh, I forgot that secret power looks like Bubble Beam when you're on the water. That's really cute. Bonus points if it's a super loud, clicky mechanical one you have to spend way too much on. I feel like I want like a quiet keyboard more than anything. I guess because I stream, I like don't want a keyboard that makes more noise than usual. Oh, I can't even get over there, never mind. Okay, we'll go back. I need to get like a silent keyboard, because that's part of why I got this Bluetooth one. Like, obviously I wanted a Bluetooth keyboard, but also the keys really don't make very much noise compared to my old one, which was kind of clattery, so. Clattery does sound like a Pokemon though, doesn't it? I have an obnoxious mechanical keyboard, but it's easier in my poor arthritic fingers. At least I live alone. Not for long! Hello, Gustavo. That made it sound like I'm moving in with Vivi. I'm not. Someone else is moving in with Vivi. I'm staying in my unaffordable housing market. Thank you very much. Edwin, stop calling me. Get out of here. Let's see. Nope, nothing on this island. I guess we could make a secret base on that island. Vivi says Modal is moving in a couple of weeks. It's true, very shortly. It's gonna be the modal apocalypse. There are apparently silent mechanical switches that exist. Oh, so it just like feels good, but it doesn't make a noise? Based Marsh Tom. I agree. Okay, well nothing came out of this. I think Bladevap suggested talking to the Fossil Maniac, maybe? I think that Blade said that maybe triggers the Sandy Tower to appear. Something like that. I'll try it. We already talked to him once. He won't give me any fossils. He suggests looking in the desert. I will go do that. Clattery sounds like an electric fairy type. The keyboard. That would be really cute. Sort of a Rotom-esque or like a Klefki-esque fairy electric type that's just a really loud keyboard. Aw. Oh yeah, I think if we go to What's-His-Face's house now, we can talk. Professor Cosmo probably wants his meteor back. I should never have let myself been... That meteorite from Meteor Falls, it's never gonna be mine now. Oh? That item? Could it be? Is it the meteorite Team Magma took from Meteor Falls? May I have it? I'm not asking for free. How about exchange for this TM? Ah, this TM, it represents my feelings of gratitude. And fratitude. From his time in the Sigma Beta Alpha frat. This bit is nothing. Okay, what did he give us? He gave us... return. Oh, that's nice. Don't give it to him. Let him suffer. Look at Professor Cosmo. He's so happy. I think it's cute. I'm not a keyboard nut, but I'm sure if you ask one, you will get plenty of recommendations. That's true, that's true. We're gonna see how things go at TwitchCon, because I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you guys might be able to see it. No, you can't quite. I have a new printer. Usually I have a printer that is right there underneath my Kugra. It broke. And so I got half my prints done through a local print shop, and the other half of my prints I've been doing with the new printer here. And the new printer is amazing. But what was my point? Oh yeah, it cost a lot of money. It was really expensive. So we're gonna see how the convention goes, and then I will make decisions about how I spent my money after that, because good lord. What can you do? Okay, let's sell some stuff. Aw, look at this Lakoth mail. It's so cute. It's got his little eyes on it. Duskull mail, Harbor mail. We really don't need all this mail. Is there an item storage system in this version? I don't think there is. In some of the older games, you could store items in the PC, which I always appreciated. I could sort of get why they would not keep that, but it would be convenient for me. Let's see. I gotta make Rayquaza eat it. I still don't get why that move is named that way. That's a good question, Mecha Ninja. Does the Japanese name perhaps have some more logic to it? I find that a lot of moves where I don't understand the name, it's different in Japanese. Returning the feelings of friendship in the form of the attack. It's kind of scary. Like, I love you so much it makes me want to do violence. I miss the nails. Let's see. I found a Gunkin' Fool's Gold, says Blade Vap. Yes, yes, yes. Store stuff in my PC. I wish. The Fool's Gunk, he's a bit stiff. Whoa, that Volbeat is, he's bursting at the seams. You can store items in Vap's PC, yes. Oh, really? That's great. Let's see. The Japanese name translates to return favor, so I think that's on the right track. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder what they could have called it in English that might have been a better translation. Because gratitude is too gentle sounding, considering it's a physical attack. Maybe like something to do with loyalty? Like loyal strike. Or like fucking take it, says Tokamis. That's certainly a gunky gunk. Yeah, I think Togemis's idea is probably the strongest. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Where am I going? I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm doing it, so here we are. I hope everyone's having fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. As my terrible coffee headache is passing through my system. Oh yeah, I'm going to the desert for fossils. Thank you, Delta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need some more water. I need some more gunk special stuff. Delta for president. Why stop at president? I think Delta should just take over the stream. Delta for truly a Vaporeon 2024. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. Now it's legalized. Oh my god. Oh, I meant to get the mock bike so we could go up some of these sloppery slopes, but I didn't do that, so too late, I guess. Okay, let's go see if the tower is down here. Truly a Swampert. Oh man. I have a great update about the My Little Evolution saga. I think I told you guys that my roommate Holly, one of my roommates, has AstroTurf on her car floor instead of floor mats for some reason. So I asked her if she has any leftover AstroTurf for my Little Evolutions display at the convention. And sure enough, she gave me a big piece of AstroTurf. So I got this little white fence. I think the tower's usually like right there, isn't it? Doesn't look like it's there today. Mock bike. So I have a little white picket fence, and then I have the sign, and I have the AstroTurf, and I'll be able to lay out all my little horsies. And Groon, I think just this morning they sent, whoops, not Shockwave, wrong move. Just this morning Groon sent the Vaporeon horses, so hopefully they will arrive on time, and we will have just a beautiful field of ponies. I'm really curious what the lighting is going to be like at TwitchCon this year, because we're actually on the show floor for once. So it's like a dark show. Like, have you ever been to like a convention where it's like, it's a black building with like really intense gamer lights, basically? Oh no, I don't have Rock Smash! Are you kidding me? I can't get through because I don't have Rock Smash! No! Come on! You can't do this to me. Hi, Dogmaster, how are you? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're just... Oh my god, throw gunk at it. Additional forces, so much power! I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so for the Artist Alley, the organizer said that he's going to get us all basically like floodlights set up at our booth so we can direct the lighting as we see fit. So I'm hoping that I can put like an incredible spotlight on the Evolution horses. I think that would be really funny. Probably not the best use of my lighting, but... So since we're up here, we're gonna grab some lava cookies, because this is a very useful healing item. It's basically a full heal. And then I think there's actually a bunch of trainers that spawn up here after the whole event is over. Yeah, there are. So let's do some grinding. This lady feels great ever since she went to the hot springs. Dogmaster says, I'm doing good. How are things going around here? I'm somewhere between like big ol' caffeine headache and like caffeine crash. I'm getting the worst parts of both at the moment, but I'm having a good time. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. That's intense. Cookies. We don't have Fly yet. We do not have Fly yet. You don't get Fly until later. Numel is so cute. I agree. So sleepy. So the next thing we're gonna do once we get off this mountain is we are going to go to Mauville, and then we're going to go to the right. Actually, I think that was my plan, but I think there's a special quest that is only in Pokemon Emerald that I think we can optionally do first, and I think it might be fun to do. There is a power plant, I believe, called Old Mauville. Or maybe it's called the Mauville Power Plant. I don't remember what it is, but Watson will show up in the center of town asking you to go to the power plant and do a little task for him. And the power plant is hidden like underneath the cycling path, so we could go do that as well. And then once those things are done, we are going to be traveling right from Mauville towards everyone's favorite route, the long grass route, which I like so much, where you can get Absol and Kecleon and Tropius and Linoon and so many Oddish, more Oddish than you could possibly want. I think there's Ninjask there. There's just a whole bunch of fun Pokemon there, so we'll be heading that way probably within this episode, I think. I just really need to get these Pokemon stronger. I can't go through another battle where I'm left with only Grimer. That was rough. I was getting whited out by a gym trainer. I'm just so cringed. Stumbles is a special quest? A master quest, maybe? Maybe. Is it New Marvel? I can't remember, but I also kind of... Master quest is my favorite OPs. I love singing that one. Is that the, like, born to be the very best? Wait, am I making that up? Wait. Gunk wants to learn Protect. No, it's... Oh, no. Okay, no more Protect. Which one is that? What do you mean you don't want to have a team of soft cheese anymore? That one's good too, but it's a different one. Hang on, I'm just gonna go... Pokemon Master Quest song. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah. With, yeah. I know this one. No time to question my moves. It was in Heroes. Yeah, I really like those old songs. I think my favorite is, gosh, what was it? At the beginning of the Entei movie? Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I got an old lady's phone number. It is the Johto one. Am I thinking of the same one? It's like the beginning of the Entei movie where Ash is having that battle with the trainer with the Apom. I love that version of that song. It's so playful. The one that's like boom, boom, boom. And it ends with like Pikachu and Quagsire like headbutting each other at incredible speed. It's just really good. Okay, let's do a Hilda and Joshua combo. I feel like these two don't get any time to hang out, but they're my OGs, you know? I feel like I said that in the whitest way possible. They're my OGs. Let's save the game. Okay. I've got the fire in me, baby! Cool. This is one fine mountain. Plenty of hot people around for company. Cool, guys. Cool. Master Quest and that Johto one are such bops. I remember that. It's so good. All the 2B Master album is solid. It is, especially Team Rocket's rockin'. Vap finna be in the pit, says Tokimus, and I'm sure that exact accent. She's got that dog in her. I'm sorry, this is probably terrible to listen to. Ooh, boy. Okay, alright. I'm fine. I just need some more water. I'll be fine. I forgot I need to tell you guys about something. Last night I got into bed and I opened Twitter and I saw someone tweeting about how I think there's a new Pixar movie coming out, or is it DreamWorks? There's a new movie coming out that features a pet iguana. And this person who is a iguana owner was concerned that people are gonna go get pet iguanas because of the movie, but iguanas are very difficult pets to keep and they get very big. Okay, I already got okay, we're gonna go down. And so they made a thread. I was very curious about iguana ownership because I don't know anything about them. So I was reading this thread and the person was talking about how much space they need and how they get stressed and all their requirements, all the classic iguana requirements. And one of the things they said is that if iguanas are not being properly cared for, they can do what's called a suicide plunge, which is basically where they just jump off of a tall shelf or whatever and they die or get hurt. And I was like, I have never heard of that in my life. That's crazy. I need to look up more information. It all seemed very logical at the time. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to do a bike trick. There we go. We're just gonna hop our way down here. Hop, 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 hop. No, that wasn't really the way I wanted to go, I guess. So anyway, I googled this. I googled iguana suicide plunge because I wanted to make sure it was real, and I just wanted to understand because honestly I didn't know if iguanas were really like smart enough to do that. So and I opened an article and I read the first paragraph and I was like, oh yeah, this is a classic interesting article. And the farther I read this article, the more clear it became that this top hit on Google, literally the top hit, not an ad, was an AI-generated article about iguanas. And the AI did not do a good job. So I just want to read some excerpts for you guys, because I screenshotted a lot of it, because it really floored me how wrong they got it. Give me just a minute. I saved a bunch of these for you guys. It's a very long article, and let's go ahead and pull this up. I can't read all of it, unfortunately, because some of it is not appropriate for general audiences. Here's a section. A lost tail is a sign that iguanas are off balance and may not be able to walk well. Because the lizard no longer has a tail to help it balance, it is prone to this behavior. Iguanas have been known to develop tail envy, in which they viciously attack other animals' tails. An iguana with dilated pupils and an evil appearance may be unhappy. There's a section I can't read about courtship rituals. It's very inappropriate. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, iguanas are not protected. As a result, big lizards are easily accessible all year long. Euthanasia is not intended for the general public or for the elderly. Using a sting gun with a small pebbles or small fruit may be a useful harassment tool, but only under the supervision of an adult. Large adults, who are too dangerous to be kept as pets, may be offered for sale as meat in ethnic markets. In their native range, iguanas and eggs are considered delicacies. And near the end of the article, the AI, I think the AI realized that at the end of an article, that's typically where people put like a bibliography, they put sources, they put proper nouns and numbers. So they tried to kind of put a little bibliography at the bottom, but it doesn't really gel. Identifying and grouping hatchlings of green iguanas with a single gesture, Alexander R.D., a Darwinist and human affairs scholar, wrote the book Darwinism and Human Affairs in 1979, the University of Washington Press in Washington. In 1983, Bateson PPG Japanese quails have a preference for their cousins. Blaustein AR and O'Hara RK 1981. Why is it so difficult to control your siblings' genetics? This article is referred to as Nature 290 in the CAS. And then, I saved this one for last, hang on. This is my favorite part. So the article kept going back and forth between, on one hand, the subject was iguanas accidentally killing themselves, and it was pulling from human mental health resources. So they were using a lot of language that was like human mental health crisis language, which was difficult to parse. And they closed the opening 2 paragraphs with the sentence, with enough time, care, and support, an iguana may be able to overcome his despair and live a long and happy life. And then the next paragraph was about how to kill iguanas. If you want to decapitate them, shoot them with a pellet gun and stab them in the brain. It's not a good idea to freeze, drown, or poison them, or you risk being arrested. The use of nets, cage traps, and noose poles can result in the capture of iguanas alive. It goes on and on and on about all the ways to kill iguanas. New paragraph. Only competent professionals with the proper licenses are permitted to inject lethal drugs in order for a person to die. Workshops are being held by the Wildlife Commission to assist residents in developing a sense of harmony with one another. And then they talked about, here we go. If iguanas are not harmed, they can be legally removed by using a pellet gun, cutting them in half with a knife, or decapitating them. Sorry. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, no more, I promise. But yeah, AI didn't do a good job on that one. I never found out whether iguanas accidentally fall off shelves. Tail envy. I scared my family with how loud I laughed. A small pebbles, wow. I had an iguana, it was so mean and bitey. It lived behind our fireplace. Wow, ethnic, says Togemus. That's such garbage. Togemus found it, yes! Yeah, if you look up iguana suicide plunge, it's the first thing that pops up for some reason. We can't go any further as a species. Did we just pivot into ethical euthanasia? I have several questions. Mayonnaise, VAP is done. This is the end for humanity. If they aren't harmed, we can make sure they're harmed and still die. And then away from ethical euthanasia, the very next paragraph. Hot dog or hamburgers is bootleg stuffles. Mayonnaise and mushroom. Even Delta could agree that's a better topic. So I talked with Clay about this, and he actually has read a number of articles about AI and AI generated articles, and he says that it's a weird, confusing thing that AI seems to be oddly obsessed with the idea of decapitation. It doesn't know how to use the term correctly, but it likes using the term, which to me is concerning. That was certainly reflected in my experience. They brought up the word decapitation like 4 times in this article, so hard to say what's going on. It's probably fine though. It's probably fine and good and nothing to worry about, I think. Anyway, we got Rock Smash, now we're gonna go south. Anyway, yeah, I almost cried last night how hard I was laughing at that article. Because my initial reaction was anger, because I wanted genuine information about iguana behavior, and I was really mad that Google made the first hit be AI generated, but if anyone finds the article, please throw it in the chat. It's pretty funny. There are some sections that I would ask you not to share with the chat because they are inappropriate, but yeah, there's Watson. Okay, so we can go ahead and deposit our C-Dot and switch back to our normal guy. AI inspired by the French Revolution. More concerning than the background on the PC I gave you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think it's bad that AI is just getting thrown onto Google and giving pure misinformation, but at least it's funny. Let's see. It's this one, like Vap says, some inappropriate stuff for chat. Yep, exactly. Closest I found is the danger of falling iguanas from adult Bible studies. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, Vap, looks like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Ha ha ha. I've decided I need a favor. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Yes, that's right, okay. I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. The generator's been running a bit haywire. It's getting unsafe. This is the key. And we got a cool key to Watson's cool basement. Don't worry about it. It won't be a challenge to you. The entrance is just a short surf from Route 110. Alright. Whoops, I ran the wrong way. Let's go ahead and start doing that. You know what? Why not? Whatever. We got time. Oh my gosh, I'm like so tired. That was a hard laugh again. It's so bad. I'm obsessed with verifying stuff, but it makes it so much harder. Yeah, it's a bad thing. We're gonna have to figure out what to do about that. Team Aqua was here. Someone painted this onto the sign. Then someone else painted over it. Team Magma rules is what it says now. That's cute. Bro, you do it. Make the child do it. Oh boy, what is this, Mecha?
This is Timothy Frog speaking to you from the planet Kuzme.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you're absolutely right. I love how childish they are, says Togemus. Hey, it's Tentacool. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of Tentacool in this playthrough, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Stumble says, I have a favor to ask you. I created a new city like 20 feet away. Go blow it up, please. Yeah, I made a new city that's bad. The city is evil. The door is locked. Use the basement key. Door opened. Alright, in we go. Oh, that's funny. I had forgotten. Oh, you can ride your bike in here. That's cute. I had forgotten that the music in here is the same music for Mount Pyre. Huh. I guess it is kind of spooky. Alright, in we go. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. It's coming. No. Wait, yep, it's coming. It's good here. Oh god. That was the most dramatic sneeze ever. What the hell? Thanks, everybody. Ooh, boy. And my cheeks still feel hot from that laugh. Oh, my Volbeat is falling away. Token is redeemed. Ooh, big stretch. Thank you, I will. I'm gonna, like, sit up a little straighter. Ooh. Oh my gosh. In that zombie apocalypse Hon game called Snakewood I ranted about before, New Mauville's a murder mystery scene. Oh yeah, I think I remember talking about that. I just realized the most cursed thing that could happen today is shiny Voltorb that explodes. That would be awesome, actually. I don't even think I'd be mad. It's a bunker, but someone died there. Well, I guess that happens in bunkers, huh? It's time. Previous article. Signs your iguana is pregnant. Oh, there's nothing good there, Vivi. You don't want to go down that path, my friend. That's a dark road. Watson's electric bill must be in the millions by now. He left generators to power his new world for who knows how long. That's a good point. There's no one living in here. Okay, Joshua leveled up. Turns out the murderer is Watson. He has a level 100 Raikou. He'll promptly use it to raffle stomp you with no way to prevent it. I have not heard the term raffle stomp in so long. I feel like I'm back in a different era. Wow, that's wild. Also, sorry I got a bunch of you money tree banned last night on Neopets. I swear that strategy is a real strategy. It's just, you have to get lucky before you get shadow banned. But the ban should be off within like 12 hours, I think. Let's see. Then you have to turn off the generator, making his Pokemon level 100. Tried to get a Scamander, no luck. I was doing it on and off all day, and I finally got one using that clicking method. I think my caffeine headache is finally starting to pass through me. What do you get people to do on Neopets? Not the snowball strat, that one's fine. Okay, so yesterday on Neopets was a special event day. There's the money tree, right? Which is like, when you donate items in the game, they go to the money tree. Sorry. And there's a day of the year that the money tree gets filled up with a type of pet, which is an item. It's a pet for your pet, called a Scamander. And the Scamander-in-Chief is the one who donates them. And the whole tree is just filled with Scamanders all day. And each time you click on a Scamander, it's about a 1 in 5,000 chance that you'll get it. So it's basically shiny Pokemon odds. But since Neopets is made out of spaghetti code and dreams and duct tape, people have figured out a way to force the issue by basically just clicking really hard. And it does significantly increase the speed at which you can get a Scamander, but if the website detects you doing it, they will shadow ban you from being able to use the money tree for 12 hours. So I basically advise people to use a strategy that got them shadow banned. Just girl things, you know how it is. I think I want to go north here. That's comic vap-level shenanigans. Vap single-handedly caused reptile inflation. No, VT, that's not it. I'm sure it would be happy to, but we're not going down that road. Oh yeah, I need to put my gunk back. There we go. Oh my gosh. Just incredible. Alright, Hilda is our first level 30 Pokemon. She's looking so young for 30, you know? She's looking really fresh. Let's put Landgrave out front. So then if we do find a shiny, we can at least do fake out and get a little damage done on it before it explodes. Economic inflation. I need to put my gunk back. You know how it is when your gunk is out and you need to put it back. Let's go left. What's over here? There's gotta be something over here. Surely. Oh my god, it's 5:10 already. I spent so long talking about, iguanas. Oh, there's some items up here. Well, I think one of those is probably Electrode, but sun's out, gunk's out. That's what I'm always saying. God. Real reptile hours. It really is. It really is. That one's an Electrode. Alright, it's time. Time to get buzzy, I guess. No, it's a Voltorb. Okay. First iguanas, then Scamanders. What's next? What indeed? Maybe just taking a nap is next. Alright, Voltorb flinched, and now I guess we'll do Bullet Seed. I'd really like Landgrave to get a new grass move. My cold-blooded brothers rise up. One can only imagine. Oh, man. One can truly only imagine. Oh yeah, the other thing that I saw today when I was at that coffee shop is that they had one of those walls where they have like, whoops, not fake out, wrong move. They had one of those walls where people put up like flyers for local events and stuff. And I don't know if you guys know what a sound bath is, but sometimes they have them at like yoga studios. It's sort of a new age thing. I have never done one, but my understanding is that it's basically like you spend a while just kind of meditating in a very noisy room where they're doing noises that are supposed to be good or pleasant or align your chakras or something. I'm not entirely clear on what it is, so don't quote me on that. You can look it up. But yeah, there's just a lot of weird sounds, and it just vibes you up in some particular way. And it's a thing out here. I don't know. Everything's a thing out here in California. And I saw a sign. Usually they're pretty like serious, is how I'd say they're presented. They're almost presented in like a new age medicine kind of way of like, this will energize you or whatever. But I saw a sign today for something I'd never seen before. It was a goofy themed sound bath. It says on a background that looks like this, very, very old school. Hipsy, Gypsy, and Oak present Halloween sound bath. Sun, glow, flow, and spooky sound bath. $33. You can pay with Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay, or cash. Glow in the dark body paint. Blacklight ambiance. Tricks and treats. Mellow, flowing yoga. Spooky poses. Haunting soundtrack. Spirited sound vibes. And I just haven't been able to stop thinking about it all day. Spooky poses is my favorite part of the whole thing. Just doing yoga in a spooky way while like a witch laughs at you or something. It sounds awesome. Maybe I should go. You know, it's only called a magnemite if it rises from the floor. If it descends from the ceiling, it's called a magnetite. That's pretty good, Stumbles. That's a pretty good joke. Goofy themed. Like goofy? No, just like silly. Not the Disney character. Yuck. What is a spooky pose? Are you trying to summon eldritch horrors? Hi, everyone. You need to go report back. These are the people who made box forts and filled them with stickers, aren't they? I forgot about the vibrational stickers. Those were fun. You should try it out. Abtonio sounds fun. Spooky, goofy posing. It really does sound... I wish it wasn't $33. If it was like $10, I think I would hit it up. But $33 for someone to just make noise at you. I mean, gosh. You guys pay less than that for me to make noise at you. Maybe for this year's Halloween stream, that's what I should do. I should do a spooky VAP sound bath where I just kind of go like, ooh, like over and over while I don't know, carve a pumpkin or something. Every stream there's more phrases that make me caps lock ask things like, what are vibrational stickers? I don't think those lasted very long in sort of the trendy new age scene, but they were like stickers that were... I'm trying to remember what the claim was. They were like stickers that had been somehow charged with like energy. I can't even like really remember. It was that, I think that was pretty much it. They were just like special energy stickers that were supposed to you know, max you out and make you powerful, and you just kind of put them on your body and they would make you better in some way. I don't know. You should ask people for money to make Pokemon sounds. She's a ghost from RuneScape. Now the Voltorb setting. You need an amulet of Ghost Speak to understand the Sog Talk on Halloween. I'm starting to think you might need an amulet to understand me every day. Now show the Voltorb. Oh, exploded. Do we need to buy it for you, like the Arceus painting? No. Oh my gosh, I can't. I think I'm like literally hosting a Halloween party either that day or the day before, so I don't think I could do both. That would be crazy. You didn't sell the Arceus painting. That's true, I just gave it away. Someone do that in an item sprite. The Amulet of Ghost Speak just de-aged me a decade. Stickers that make you powerful sounds like transdermal HRT. Oh man, I made it! Here's the buzzy room. Click! Alright, the generator has stopped. Gonna gonna grab the Thunderstone over here. We don't need it for anything, but I like having it. I feel like I've completed another little task on my list. There's no, like, final challenge or anything. You just kind of do it. We're gonna need a mark of communication. You can evolve Fool's Gold, Hilda. The Fool's Hilda! I like how, like, the more tired I get, the less you can see Gunk, because I'm just slowly, like, sinking down into the frame. Skitty is electric type. Oh my gosh, there are so many Pokemon in here. The encounter rate is really high. Oh, is it because I'm leading with Gunk? It's total— No, I'm not leading with Gunk. I'm leading with Landgrave. What am I even saying? Let's go ahead and just get him to level 30. Still holding out hope for the Sinnoh Legends butt paintings. That would be fun. I think after TwitchCon I'm gonna be able to, like, reset and figure out what I want to get done. I've just been so frantic lately. Weird thought, but happens when evolutions hold other evil— What happens? Weird— Oh my gosh, this sentence is breaking my brain. I'm assuming Mecha meant what happens, not but happens. Yeah, I wonder if, like, a Jolteon held a Water Stone, it would just be like a sweatier Jolteon. It just is kind of damp all the time. Or like if a Flareon is holding a Thunderstone, it, like, the static really builds up in its fur. You might be able to escape rope out. That's true. I think I skipped an area, but the area I skipped is right at the beginning, so I could just escape rope out and then go back in and go back to that area. I'll go ahead and do that. A Firestone would just make your Pokemon, like, hot. They're just always sizzling a little, steaming. I have an escape rope. There we go. Probably like what happens when you give a slime 2 different colors in Slime Ranchers. 2 different plorts, actually, is what you said. What is a plort? I just misread it as colors because that made sense, but plort, huh? Plort. Plort. Slime Rancher poop! Would an amulet of Vapspeak be like a Sonic US medallion? Yes. I should make one of those. I did just buy a bunch of clay recently. Oh no, wait, this isn't what I wanted to do. No, now I'm stuck in here. Hi, Modal! This clarified nothing. There he is. You bought your roommate? Oh dang, hey guys. Hello, Wolfshear, how are you? What was I even saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Can someone remind me? Oh yes, I bought some Sculpey, is what I was gonna say. It's a type of clay that you can put in the oven. And, I need to take my sweater off. I can't cope today, y'all. I bought some Sculpey, which is clay you can put in the oven, and it gets hard when you put it in the oven. So I could make a medallion of Vapspeak. Did Clay consent to 450 degree heat? Yeah, that's why his hair is orange. Going in the oven is one of his, you know, main hobbies. There's a lot of Pokemon in new novels as Wolfshear. There really are. This is a lot more than I really wanted to encounter. I thought I was saving time by escape ripping out, but I think I'm actually losing time. Maybe we'll find a shiny. One can dream. But now the camera's like too dark because I took off my dark sweater. Just turn that up a little so you can see me. Oh, can't escape. Alright. Mudshot, I guess. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. I think I was overheating in there. Modal, you missed our conversation about, humanely cutting iguanas in half. What? No! No! I hit the wrong button! I hate this game! You'll never guess what Modal just said, and I'm not even gonna hit enter. Oh, okay. Yeah? I think I need to use a repel. I think this is poisoning my brain. This is like rat poison for girls. Modal said such a cringe lord with such convincing disdain. Such a cringe lord. Super repel. Okay, I have one. I am a cringe lord, it's okay. No, you'll find shinies, says Mecha. One can hope. Well, I only have that one super repel, so I'm just gonna— No! What is wrong with me? Why do I keep doing this? Kiwi says, the escape rope was a terrible idea. No, Kiwi. It was all worth it for this one Ultra Ball. It was all worth it. All worth it. I did just say humanely cutting iguanas in half, yes. Okay, we've made it out. We're good. Don't the button. Don't the button. Okay, we're going to the Kecleon route. We're going. No more of this. We will go to the abandoned ship at a later date, but I don't want to go there today. Have you ever considered calling potions potions? Wahahaha, I knew it, Vap. I knew I'd be the right choice asking you. This is my thanks, a TM containing Thunderbolt. Everyone making note of that one Ultra Ball. Potions. Wahaha. It pleases me to no end to see the young step up and take charge. Yeah, that one Ultra Ball we're gonna need for later for sure. It'll come in handy in the heat of the moment, you know, when the smoke of combat is the thickest. I feel so old. Not like physically, just like emotionally. Alright, I've saved the game, and now we are going to go this way. Just gonna check for items. We're good. That sign was concerning. I'm okay. It's just been a long week, y'all. I should use Thunderbolt. Says after sending a 10-year-old into a power plant. You need a bath, Stokimus. I really do. I haven't even showered today. I need a bath both like in terms of the relaxation of a bath, and then I just kind of need a bath like an animal. Someone needs to throw me in the tub and just spray me with a hose. Put that dog shampoo on me. Okay, let's go ahead and use Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, Hortus, Gunk, or Hilda. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Hortus. Let me double check and make sure that Plusle doesn't get Thunderbolt anytime soon, and it's Gen 3 learn set. Plusle's Japanese name is Prassel. Just sounds like someone saying pretzel with a little bit of a slur. Frazzle. Okay, let's see. Game data. I love this music. Gen 3. Alright, in Gen 3, the next good electric move it gets is at level 37. It gets the move Thunder. So I think I am gonna go ahead and give him... yeah, that's an increase of 30, so... Encore, Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, and Thunderbolt. Let's go for it. There we go. Let's see. That's right, youngins. You go fix climate change and inflation that I caused, says Modal. Switch him out. She's so gaming. Don't I know it, says Togemus. A good rod is really good, wouldn't you agree? It's so true, dude. So I think this patch of water is where you can get Feebas, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't hate myself. Let's do a Hortus and Joshua combo. I don't know if I've combined those two before. It's Gabby! Let's go! It's so hard to write pronunciations out because Vaptonio can't read. Exactly. I'm assuming you meant Potions, but I think Potions is funnier. Stinky Sog Dog, the interviewers, gunk, gunk, gunk. Vivi's antagonizing me. I'm just burping normally. That sounds exactly like something that someone who's burping weirdly would say. Potions is my favorite evolution. Wow, good rod. Sweebass. The snozberries taste like snozberries. I agree, wholeheartedly. Wow. Wholeheartedly. Sometimes I see YouTubers... Oh, it's the next route. My bad, Drysu. Sometimes I see... It's Carvana. You can find Carvana on this route. That's what I was thinking of. Sometimes I see YouTubers who pronounce it Phoebos, and that kind of weirds me out because it's a bass, like the fish, not a boss. Carvana isn't on this route. Have try the inner city. That was an intense battle. All right, let's give her some incredible thoughts on our big fight. Hoo-ha! Remember, that's the quote you gave us as the battle clincher last time. What do you think? You want to be interviewed again? Yes! Let me tell you about the hoo-ha! There's got to be something else in here that we can enjoy. Nitwit is pretty good. Trendy saying, wannabe adjectives. Drooling. Oh, that's got some promise. Rickety. Ripped. Shredded. Slimy. Okay, well we have to say slimy because I had my marsh tomp out there. Nothing's slimier than a marsh tomp. Don't say that. Carvana, the online car dealership? Obviously fee base. Truly for obvious reasons. Slimy for sure. I once saw a YouTuber pronounced Ekritik City as Ekrutiak. Ekrutiak. Ekrudiak. That's awful. Slimy fits with Gunk, Grug, and Josh. Well, I do get some consolation from thinking that YouTuber almost certainly had 80% of their comment section filled with people criticizing their pronunciation, so there is some justice in this world. I'm a fisherman, but I'm also a trainer. I'll drink to that. I saw a guy on YouTube pronounce Lapras as Lapras. Lapras. Thunderbolt. Let's see. Modal hung up because I said he was a welcome addition to the VAP stream, and I'm really sad. Is YouTube lacking a brain? 5 heavy, the engagement is through the roof. Yeah, maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was just kind of to get some engagement going. Because people commenting is good. Lapras, that's a better one. Leprons. Leprons James. My cousins pronounced Tokatik as Tojatik. Drove me nuts. I don't blame them. Thank you that YouTuber is dumber knew exactly what he was doing. LeBron's James. The way you read that reminds me of Geely Beely Goomy and Candy Peach Ratty. I love that video. Oh my god, it's Steven. Hi, Vap. I don't remember what his voice was. What was his voice? It's been so long since I've seen him. I feel like he'd have kind of a rich kid voice, like, hi, Vap. It's me, Steven. We met in the cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you? If you want to raise only your favorites, I guess that's fine. He says, looking at my grug. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. Of course, it's not any of my business what you do. Bye. Okay. Cool, good talk. Thank you, buddy. Hang on a second. I need to get my notes for this game. Okay. So, we could get a Kecleon. As long as it's not the static encounter Kecleon. There is a static encounter Kecleon, or there's several actually, that you can catch after you get the Silph Scope. But you can also just catch Kecleon in the grass as a 1% chance. So, I think if we happen to find one in the grass, we're gonna count it. And if we don't happen to find one in the grass, we won't worry about it. That's gonna be my approach, because there is one more Pokemon in this playthrough that is a 2% encounter that's coming up after this route. So it would not be a big deal if we did not end up going with Kecleon. But I do like Kecleon. Grug, it's time to sludge. Let's see. That was one of the first videos I ever showed Modal. Didn't we make him sound whiny? Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, I think he had a really stupid voice. I'll just change it every time. Steven. Oh no, 1%. I'm Steven. This interaction is purely to remind you of my existence. Yeah, I feel like maybe he should have, I don't know, done something there? There's a Kecleon. It's got the zigzags as Togemus. How big do you imagine these hoppable ledges to be? Maybe like 3 or 4 feet. Like you could get back up there. Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. They're the best. I agree. Kiss me now. Let's get married. Birdkeeper Perry and his single wingle. How big? Oh, he should have tried harder. Wow. I wonder if I feel like Steven maybe could he could give you like a practice battle. I think that could be a fun thing they could have done with him there. Like maybe he just battles you with like one Metagross, like level 30, you know? So it's like not that hard, but it introduces you to like the idea that he's a trainer and that he has steel types, and you get to see a rare Pokemon that you've never seen before. I think that could be cool. In Oraz, they had him take you really randomly. He shows up and takes you to like the island where you can get Latios and Latias, and I always found that really jarring. How quickly he's just like, "Hey, let's go get a legendary Pokemon," and then you just have it, and it's like, what, what happened? Let's see. Maybe he should have given you a legendary. Barry the Platypus has bird Pokemon. Quick to the trigger. Ay, or ass. I mean, listen, they didn't have to give the Birdkeeper sprites a smoldering look to them, but they did. Noodle! Look, it's Kecleon. It's got a stripe. He fast boy. I love Linoon. I love Linoon's sprite. I love its beautiful blue eyes. I love its concept. I like Linoon. I like that whole family, except for Obstagoon. Sorry, Obstagoon. You're just a little weird looking. I think Obstagoon needed a tail. I think that would have saved it for me. And like, I know, furry, but like, its weird, smooth human butt kind of freaks me out after it's spent its whole life having a fun tail. Every other Pokemon in that line, whether Galarian or Hoennian, has a tail, and then he just loses his tail. Freaks me out. Put it back on there. Let's see. I like its sprite, hate its 3D model. Fight me, Vap! They don't have to make the Birdkeeper sprite so goddamn hot and sexy, but they did, says Stumbles. Linoon is cooler for it. For it is cooler, cuter Linoon. Look, it's Birch! I will defend Obstagoon to my dying breath. Then die! I don't know why Obstagoon became a man. My confidence will get a boost by beating someone obviously strong. This is my awesome bug Pokemon. Okay, let me go look at Obstagoon again. Maybe I'm missing something. I just think it would look so cute with like a big fluffy tail. But I like it conceptually. I think it's really fun that it represents sort of the opposite of Zigzagoon and Linoon. He does kind of have a tail. He has a little, just like a little Sonic the Hedgehog little tail. I like it when he's like jumping forward, like in this card. This is a really cool like look for him. He's like in action, you know, like leaping into battle. That's good. I just don't like it when he's kind of standing upright like a man, but that's just me. Let's see. Pinsir and Absol. That's an interesting combo. You put that tail back where it came from, or so help me. They could have given him a tail. That's entirely valid. Signal Beam and Rock Tomb. My hot take is that even though Obstagoon doesn't follow at all from Linoon's design, it still looks sick as hell. Yeah, I think Obstagoon is a James Turner design, where he was trying to iterate on Zigzagoon as a zigzagging line, Linoon is a straight line, and Obstagoon is like an obstacle. It's like the end of a line, you know? The I can't read what you said, Togemus. I'm giving up. I've failed. I will die on the hill at Obstagoon should have been a Mightyena evolution instead. Sonic the Hedgehog needed an 8 times magnifier tail. Yeah, says Togemus. We're doing so good today, guys. Oh no, revenge time. Oh, that's not good. That did a lot of damage. Alright, come on guys, you got this. No, don't heal, don't heal. Hashtag, says Gustavo Cordy. Eh, says Major Lehman. Ooh. Can I get an oh in the chat? Notices your pincer. Oh. What's this? Oh man, I need to get a grip. Seriously, seriously. Come on, you guys, you can beat this pincer. Stop. Yes, there's so many OOs in the chat. What if you made a weasel evolve into Gene Simmons? Dear God, Vaps is Talkmaster. I'm sorry, I promise. I'll be normal after TwitchCon. I will. I'm gonna go find my sanity there. What just happened, says Kiwi? I don't know. I'm scared. I want Mom to come pick me up. Ooh, okay. Gunk is our only Pokemon who is not at level 30, so we'll keep him out front. That's fine. Just gonna go ahead and save. And I believe up ahead here is the Berry Master's house. Wolfshoe says, you better not come back normal. Yay, it's raining. I got another Ultra Ball. Ignore the part of the message I sent you about if you want to go full furry. You've already gone full furry. That's what the FF in Final Fantasy... Sorry, just having a small stroke here. Give me a moment. That's what the FF in Final Fantasy stands for, is full furry. The way my husband grows berries, oh, he's the best in the world. He makes me proud, he does. Incidentally, child, have you heard a good saying lately? I think this might be something we could actually do something about. Berry master, good saying. Okay, let's get some rare berries. Okay. You guys are gonna like this one. Hang on. I think it would be... Can you not search? Oh no, you can. Okay, we're just gonna search, actually. The G category. Going, and then we are going to search again the G category. And we're gonna make like Danny Phantom and go Ghost. Check this out. A good saying it is. You're quite remarkable. I want you to have this. That's not what I wanted. Why'd she give me a cherry berry? That's supposed to be a lumberry. Why is she spitting all over my dreams? So sad. Okay, let me catch up here. Full furry 15. Never go full furry. Truly a furry. Their house is possessed. That TV's going off. Vab is so fast and furious. Do you smell toast? Kiwi. Poison children. Hello, Daycat. No way, you're real. I am. Officially. Theoretically. Welcome to the chat. I made it myself. Gonna catch them all because he's Dananny Dananny Phantom. Oh no, you lost Power Blade, Vab? Ah, that stinks. At least you've got Dananny Phantom. Okay, let's see what this guy will give me. My ghost berry. Hope you find it, says Delta. The Kelpsy berry. In fact, it's my little Danny Fanty candy. Okay. Our 4 grandchildren should become more accomplished than my husband. Joy never goes out of my life. My ghost berry. I can't believe she didn't give me the lumberry. Oh, here's Gabby. Today I'm visiting an area near Route 118. We're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. Today we turned our lens on trainer Vap. There's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. We've battled Vap before, but we can attest the trainer is most definitely improved from before. I knew we were onto something special when we spotted this trainer. The best way to determine how strong a trainer is? Well, the fastest way is to battle. That's how we ended up in a battle with Vap. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside like a rug, I guess. Vap is ruthlessly strong. Here's our impressions after having battled our featured trainer. The combination of Plusle and Marshtomp was divine, selflessly supporting each other in the thick of battle. Quick Attack was the move the trainers last used in battle. After our battle, we asked Vap for a succinct summary, and the trainer replied, Slimy. Vap's Pokemon, Plusle, and Marshtomp, and Slimy. That's deep. There's deep significance behind that quote. It's no surprise. A good trainer has good things to say. Bye! Blade Vap, this better not be Crazy Bus again. They say that good times are filled with good aromas. No one says that. Is this Crazy Bus?
Your new partner, a snowman. The heck you say?
The heck you say? Did she just dunk on her husband? This in response to you saying, Dananny Phantom. Our merciless team of actual dirt sacks. I promise it is Crazy Bus Stumbles. Catch you later, Dogmaster. Thanks for hanging out. Define a good aroma. I guess that's sort of right. That, like, if you're at, like, a party or a cookout or whatever, it usually smells like food, so... Togema says, wow, your totally legit copy of Emerald is a cursor left over from development. Oh, that's embarrassing. The developers are always doing that. There actually is, in Pokemon Black and White, I believe, there is a part of the credit sequence where you can actually see a cursor that got left in. It's been a while since I've read about this. Oh no, it was Sword and Shield. I'm sorry, it wasn't Black and White. Why was I thinking Black and White? It's Sword and Shield. Stodge thought it was X and Y. We all just thought it was something different. There is a Pokemon game out there that you can see a, a cursor or a credit, according to Togemus. Oh god, she's poisoned my bug! Ooh, I love Gloom's face in this. Not even really smiling, just kind of like, it's in the end credits with the Poke Band performing. Where they're singing All-Star Smash Mouth. That's my favorite Pokemon song. I smell the bitter scent of misery, she says. The Berry Master's garden is filled with uplifting fragrances. I remember... I'm confused. I thought in Emerald version the Berry Master had a much bigger field. Am I remembering that wrong? That's confusing me now. I thought that it was this small field in Sapphire and Ruby. Huh. That's weird. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I thought he had like a really big field. Let's see. Gloom looks like Vivi when they fake cry. Model loves when I make this really displeased crying face. It makes him happy. Speaking of Pokemon, they don't follow from their pre-evolution. What's up with Blossom? The middle tree looks like a Magby. Blossom is so left field. I don't hate it, but it's so random. Oh, it is Oras. That's so weird. I like combined those memories into one big memory. I never truly have an idea, but I trust you know the way. Oh gosh. That's nice of you, but maybe ill-advised. Yeah, maybe ill-advised. Oh my gosh, picking up these berries takes so long. And I think these are basically just for Poffins. No, Pokeblocks. What scents would you like in a Pokemon perfume line? Ooh, that's intriguing. A lot of Pokemon have references to smelling good. I think a bay leaf smell would be good because I think it has like a spicy aroma that makes people want to fight, if I remember correctly. I think that would be a funny cologne to put on. You just go into the school cafeteria and everyone stands up and then starts boxing. Machamp Sweat. Okay, Stumbles, that's your own personal deal. Not the ones that were in the perfume line from 2000. Oh yeah, the ones that, Poke Baker. Why can't I remember her name? I'm so tired. Baking Dex. Cupcake Dex! Cupcake Dex! All I could think of was Muffin Dex, and I knew that wasn't right. Boo! The Windows XP sound. Yes, for anyone who doesn't know, Cupcake Dex has a very, very, very old bottle of Pokemon perfume that she will sometimes spritz herself with as... Well, I guess it's a reward for chat, but it's a punishment for her. I do not know why I couldn't remember her name. That is shocking to me. I'm currently losing my shit. Me too! This is actually a thing. It is. There was a Pokemon perfume. Ziggy, the baby! I love Zigzagoon. Yeah, so I would want a bay leaf cologne that makes people want to fight. Pokey Baker Muffin Dex is cute. Yeah, my favorite streamer from Safeway, Pokey Baker Muffin Dex. Definitely as good as the original, the knockoff, the generic. Oh boy. What other Pokemon have a nice smell? Let's just Google Pokemon that smell good and see what happens. Pokemon that smell good. Obviously Spritzy and Aromatisse. Oh, there's a thread on Bulba Garden. Best smelling Pokemon. The poster, Andros, says, what I expect most will choose is a grass-type Pokemon. My vote would actually be Charizard, as I like the smell of a nice summer barbecue. Tropius would smell like bananas. That's nice. Mightyena in the rain, because I like the smell of wet dogs for some reason, says Rob Anybody. And his forum signature is, I need beer money, damn it. Oswin says Swampert because he looks nice and fruity smelling. The divine smell of Arceus. Manaphy or Fion would smell like fresh water. Tepig would smell like cooking bacon all the time. Vanillix would smell like ice cream. Gardevoir would smell like Chanel No. 5. Execute would smell good if they were being roasted by a fire type attack. Great thread, everyone. Swellow fell in love, but it didn't do anything. Trubbish. Isn't gloom supposed to be an ingredient in perfume and in-universe? I'm trying so hard to order food and the stream is beating me into the dirt, says Modal. No food for you, prisoner. Garbodor. Muck. Wheezing. Oh, bananas. Slurpaw for some of the pastry or dessert Pokemon. Oh, I bet Milcery and Alchemy smell wonderful. Alchemy would be my idea as this Blade Vap. Oh yeah, Doxbun. Manectric! I love Manectric so much. Is Manectric in the chat today? They're usually here. I remember a couple nights ago, Holly was talking to me and I was really tired, and I was trying to tell her about a dog that I had seen earlier in the day, but I was also trying to cook spaghetti at the same time. And so she asked what kind of dog it was, and I said it was a Wiener Schnitzel. And she started laughing, and I couldn't figure out why she was laughing, because I thought I had said Wiener Dog or Dachshund, but no, I said Wiener Schnitzel, so I guess that dog was really edible. But yeah, I really like the Pokemon Doxbun. It's one of my favorite Pokemon that's come out in a long time. And I feel like it really is not that popular. I'm wondering if people are having, like, dog Pokemon fatigue? Because it feels like they've been putting a cute new dog in each generation now. But I love Doxbun. Its Prevo is kind of boring, but I really like the evolution quite a bit. Covet is basically normal type Thief. I don't think we need that. We're just gonna go ahead and back out here. No more Covet for us. Oh man, I'm so tired. Let's see. Moto's been trying to order for half an hour. He can't focus. I feel bad because I'm also being annoying on purpose. Yeah, I bet you feel really bad. You're racked with guilt right now, obviously. Schnitzel is a funny word. That's incredible. Peak ADHD is Togemus. I don't even have ADHD either. I'm just... I don't know, man. I don't know. Got citrus berries. Oh, that's great. Schnitzel's a funny word. Rata, rata, rata. Are you winning, son? Hi, Fluffy. It was really popular for a hot minute that everyone forgot. Fido is not boring. Take it back. Take it back, says Blade Vap. Okay, I'm sorry. Fido is thrilling. Vivi uttered so much abuse about Fido. Honest to God, I'm concerned. I do not like Fido. I'm so sorry, says Togemus. What's up, y'all? It's rare I don't like a food-based thing. I think I just want Fido to smile more. It always looks a little sad. It's always just kind of like, and I want it to have a big silly grin on its face more often. Landgrave, says Stodge. I've been using a name generator, a random name generator, and it gave me that name. This gen also has Greebird and Mastiff, so dog fatigue is real. I missed the last few streams, says Stodge. It's a no-go. The tall grass snares bike tires. Yeah, let me show you my Pokemon's names. We have Hortus the Plusle, Joshua the Marshtomp, Grug the Grimer, Gunk the Volbeat, Landgrave the Nuzleaf, and Hilda the Skitty. Much better, says Blade Vap. I think I don't like it when cute Pokemon look sad. It makes me feel bad for them. So these trainers kind of mimic your footsteps. Your aim is getting better, says Fluffy. Yeah, Stodge has gotten more and more accurate at throwing rocks at me. And Gonk the Skarmory. How could I forget Gonk? Is Nincada's part ground type, right? I'm pretty sure it is, since it comes out of the ground. I'm just gonna switch out. Would not have cared for Mabostiff if Arvin didn't make me care. Yeah, oh my gosh, there was 3 dog families in that gen, you're right. Holy cow. Wait, did he use Fury Swipe or Fury Cutter? That must have been False Swipe. Because it didn't deal critical damage, and it should have. Fury Cutter would really mess up Landgrave as a grass dark type. Sun and Moon at Rockruff, Sword and Shield, Heady Yamper. Yeah, it's a very dog Pokemon world lately. Are cute dogs the new cute rats? Only one of 2 bug ground types, the other being Sandy Wormadam. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like there would be more because pretty much all bugs live on the ground. That's science, you can trust me, I'm a bugologist. Cute rats are still the shiz, says Fluffy. It's true, it's true. I don't know why I kept Landgrave out for this battle. This is a bad move. Hypothetically, you're in the Pokemon world, lost in the wilderness, about to die of starvation, but you see in the distance a wild Darkspawn and Alchemy, which would I rather hunt and eat? I think Alchemy. And let me justify myself here. Oh god, I should be paying attention to this battle. It's using Sword Dance. I think I would go for Alchemy because I think it would be less mammalian and more like, I think it's just solid cream all the way through. I don't want to deal with sort of the actual hunting a mammal experience of dealing with a Darkspawn. Surprised that Earthworm isn't part bug or ground. You could always use more cute rats. Neither have nutrients, guess we'll die. Still an amazing design. Trick question, Alchemy generates fruit and creams to gift to their friends! Hunting down an entire Pidgeotto. Does Alchemy bleed? Yeah, whichever one bleeds less is my answer, and I think that would be Alchemy. Or I could befriend it and have fruit and cream as a gift. Maybe you'd be eating this Ninjask like a frog. What does that mean? Don't answer that, I don't want to know. Tropius, where it's at. No, I wouldn't, that's you. Togemus really hit you with the no you come back. Savage. Love Alchemy's dex entry. Alchemy is adorable. It means they eat bugs. Cream husbandry? There's the Fury Cutter. Oh, Hachi Machi. I gave him a long time to set that one up, didn't I? Well, I don't care for that one bit. I do not eat bugs. No use, says Kiwi. Your mom eats bugs. Oh man, we're gonna get through this together, guys. 8 more minutes, come on, come on. Hachi Machi. I know, Hachi Machi. I know, I feel you. Okay, we defeated Bug Doug. A yummy, delicious frog burger. You think Torchic smells like KFC? Cream husbandry sounds like Hoen's next greatest trending phrase. Which Pokemon would be the tastiest to cook up and eat? I think BDG did a Polygon video and Unraveled on Polygon that was actually about this. We're the Mimic Circle, we mimic what you do. And he wasn't happy about it, but I think it was his last ever video for Polygon before he went rogue, went solo. And I'm pretty sure he concluded that it was Togepi. And I don't even remember why, but he spent a really long time working on it, and I think Togepi was the conclusion. Because it's an egg, one of the most common foods in the world to eat. It's a big egg, like an ostrich egg, and I think it makes you happy? So I do think an egg eggs that make you happy would be a really big deal. Eggs already make me pretty happy, so I think like a magical egg would be even better. There's several Pokemon you could potentially eat. Vaporeon's one of them. I mean, you can eat anything if you're stubborn enough. This is a bad topic. Huevo, says Gustavo. We used to joke when I was younger that Togekiss probably tastes good. Yeah, you could just cut one in half like an iguana, as long as it doesn't harm them. Cannibalism. Okay, there is an item here. Would you share a Barbaracle with me, Vap? No, I would eat it all myself. You could even eat iguanas. I'll let you have my fries. Edible means you can eat it twice. Oh, okay, okay. Y'all are freaks, don't eat animals, says Fluffy. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I am feeling kind of hungry though. What's up with that? I was a vegetarian for a long time. I also was vegetarian for a while. Not the pin missile, not the 1 HP of damage. I need food. I do. I was thinking about maybe ordering a pizza tonight. Do you think Geodude is like a mollusk? He's got organic eyes and tongue, so I assume rocks are a shell. That's a scary thought, but I think that makes more sense than anything else. Just eat rocks. Don't eat plants either. Disgusting, says Fluffy. I'll eat cardboard. High fiber. Yeah, I think maybe that's the way to go. Let's collectively get pizza. Yeah, I'll do a pizza party for the class where everyone gets a little sliver of pizza and a tiny paper cup full of Diet Dr. Fizz. I can't believe App is buying us all pizza. What are we counting us eating shit as since we need to do our duty gamers? That's true, I do tell you always, he has a Volbeat based! Wow, I really lost my train of thought. It's gunk too. Most of my meals are vegetarian. Do you mean Mr. Pepper? A Volbeat. Oh, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I just really want pizza. You're vegetarian because you love animals. I'm vegetarian because I can't afford meat. We're not the same. Grunk. Glob. That's so true, Togemus. God, I love Volbeat. Look at his floppy little legs. Well, I guess you can't really look at them anymore because he's down. But he's got a girlfriend! Or a sister. Something. A mom, maybe. A second aunt. Has anyone seen Elemental? Zigzagging topics a little here. My sister-in-law, well, is she my sister-in-law? My brother's wife. My relative of some sort. She said that Elemental was really good. And she said I should watch it, but I haven't heard like anyone else who's seen it. And I have Disney Plus because one of my friends lets me log into his account for like 7 years now. It's like his family account. It's got all of his family members' names on it, like his sibling and his mom and his dad, and then it's just got VAP at the end. They introduced pins, like a pin number to log in on Disney Plus. And like a little while, and they asked me to log in, and no, it hasn't existed for 7 years, you're right. For as long as Disney Plus has been out, I've been on his family's account, and one day they prompted me like, you could set up a pin, and just without thinking about it I did, and I didn't realize that his whole family, now when it's on the screen to select your account, the whole family can see that mine is like pin protected with like a lock logo. So I don't know what they think that I'm hiding, and I can't turn it off. I can't figure out how to get rid of it because I don't have access to like the master account or whatever. So that's cool. But anyway, Elemental. Anyone seen it? Eat gunk, gamers. Let's see. Who's accusing me of being a vegetarian? Says Fluffy. Whenever you plant animals a Pokemon, humans would just eat berries. Humans wouldn't just eat berries. I have not yet. Is it okay? I have no idea. I saw it yesterday, says Gustavo. It's good. Oh, okay. You're vegetarian because you love animals. I'm vegetarian because I hate plants. Sister-in-law is right. Love the comedy and the drama. I don't think Disney Plus has existed for... I already read that. You're the family of Vap. Vap's part of the family. Don't cross her or the boys will mess you up. What do you have to hide, Vap? That's incredible. Hide your shame. Her browser history. There's nothing on Disney Plus that would even be worth hiding. Like, it's Disney Plus. Like, there's nothing on there. The movie wasn't a big success, mainly for the lack of advertising. That makes sense. I mean, it looked sort of interesting. It looked beautiful. Have you seen her search history? Speaking of which, let's look at a little search history. I feel like we haven't done that in a while. Just from right now, we have Pokemon that smell good, and Berry Master Good Saying, Obstagoon. Oh, then we have a bunch of Neopets. Candy Bruce, Neopets Ice Caves, Neopets Map, Margot Robbie, Caroline McKinney Zoologist. Do iguanas kill themselves? Iguana suicide. The Money Tree. Then just a lot of Neopets. We're just gonna skip past that because it's just Neopets. There's nothing interesting here. God, I played a lot of Neopets on my phone yesterday. What was I doing? Oh yeah, brown sugar glazed carrots. 13 by 19? 13 by 19 called what? TOTK Water Temple. Common causes of sharp eye pain. Eye hurts sharp. Eye pain when yawning. Doctor eye pain. Charger bug. Y2K. Barramundi with lemon butter sauce. Jail booking photo sign. Michael's coupons. Can you add glitter to clay? How to paint clay. Horse tendons. Bowed tendons and horses. 1992 famine in Somalia. Operation Restore Hope, Somalia. A whole bunch more Neopets, 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 Creamy Hot Dog. Sunshine Movie, White-Handed Gibbon, Goldie's Monkey, Santa Barbara Zoo, Howler Monkey, Easy Candy Apple Recipe. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on. But I should play some Pokemon, as is my job. Let's see. This bug catcher's getting straight to the point. Vap doesn't want to admit she watched Chicken Little 71 times in a row. Neopets, Margot Robbie. Real talk, is the loading any better on phones? No. Brown sugar carrot sounds legit. I liked Chicken Little as a kid. I used to eat lead paint. Don't judge me. The mimic circle is formed by people who like to mimic. Nobody on Disney Plus can know how many times I've rewatched The Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal, I can't get enough of that man. Mando Season 1 is fantastic. There's no shame in that. Step 1, restrain clay. Add glitter to clay. Paint him. Are these for the Slowpoke comic? I think so. They must have been. Not the Somali famine. I don't remember what that was from. I just read a lot of random articles. You can add glitter to clay, but I don't think you'd appreciate that. Creamy hot dog, Vap. Time to sprinkle the dingles, or whatever kids these days say. There's an item on Neopets that's called, like, the creamy hot dog. And it's literally just a hot dog covered in mayonnaise. It's really awful. And the art for it is really awful. I mean, look it up, but it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's just a gross drawing of a creamy hot dog. I don't know why they did that. What? Says Stodge. Buttered watermelon moment. I thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon, then hanging on to them somehow. But it turns out there's an HM move called fly. I wish I knew about that a long time ago. Did you trail off after reading about the Somali pirates? Maybe that's what it was? I don't know. Oh, he's gathered all these Wingull to try and fly. That's adorable. Hot dog mayonnaise is fire, to be honest. Let's see. I heard about a cave called the Cave of Origin. People rumor the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? We'll find out, I guess. Eventually. I do love his little flock of Wingulls. That's really cute. And now he's just got all these pets. Maybe he regrets having them. Like an iguana. Creamy hot dog is 2 dogs? You capture a flock of seagulls and release them on your home. That sounds awesome. I'm sure I've told some of you this before, but when I was a very little kid, like before the age of 4, we used to live on a ranch property and we had chickens in the backyard. And when my mom wasn't looking, I would go pick up the chickens and I would bring them in the back door and set them free in the house and they would fly around, and that was my favorite. Isn't that a band, Flock of Seagulls? Yes, it is. Alright, it is... Oh, it's 6:02. Okay, it is time to wrap up for the day. Be honest, Vabchap. Do you... Vabchap? Vap, my chap! Be honest, Vabchat, says Stumbles. Do you drink the hot dog water? No, but I do smell it. I do sometimes kind of get my nose down close to it and just kind of see if it's any good. And it's not any good is the answer. It looks like Nyachi is playing Dave the Diver, which I think was recommended to me by somebody recently. Oh yeah, Clay's younger brother recommended it to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid Nyachi. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Don't forget to eat shit, gamers. I am not streaming at all next week. Not Wednesday, not Friday. I will be in Vegas all week, winning huge on the slots, just rolling in dough, and screwing everyone at blackjack, and you know, playing pool and poker, and I don't know, what else do you do? Slots? What do you do in Vegas? Darts? I'll be making so much money. So I will see you later. Whoops, I had spelled Nyachi's name wrong. Raid, Nyaccchii. There we go. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I'm not actually going to be gambling. Love you guys. Be good. Have a safe week. Fluffy says this reminds me of the Tumblr post where the guy trained seagulls to attack passengers in the subway. Have you seen that video where the guy's holding a live pigeon? He just walks into, like, I don't know what it is, I guess a shop or something where his friends are working, and he opens the door and says, "Bing bong, fuck your life," and just throws the live pigeon into the room and closes the door. Just look up "Bing bong, fuck your life pigeon" and you'll find it. Bye, everyone!